We want to bring you some breaking news out of Spartanburg, South Carolina, where what was once a debate between Senate candidates has now become what's called a candidate conversation, all over a COVID test. News 2's Katie Turner is here in studio. She tells us what we can expect and catches us up on why these last-minute changes are happening. Katie, this is a debate or a candidate conversation that we've invested a lot into here at News 2.
That's right, Sophia. Our very own Carolyn Murray is one of the panelists for tonight's event at WSBA in Spartanburg. Now, instead of a formal debate, a candidate conversation. Both Senator Lindsey Graham and challenger Jamie Harrison will take turns speaking with the panelists, answering questions submitted by voters. This comes at the end of a back-and-forth battle over the last 24 hours after Harrison requested Senator Graham get a COVID-19 test before the debate. Senator Graham refused and later responded with a letter from his doctor stating he does not meet the criteria that would require a COVID-19 test. Since Graham is choosing not to take the test, Harrison is refusing to be in the same room as him. If you have a question for one of the candidates, send an email to scresponse@WSBA.com, and you can catch the U.S. Senate race, a candidate conversation, right here on News 2, on air and online on CountOn2.com. It starts tonight at 7. In studio, I'm Katie Turner. Count on 2.
Katie, thank you for breaking that all down. News 2 is your local election headquarters, and as she mentioned, we are just hours away from the U.S. Senate candidates conversation between Senator Lindsey Graham and his challenger, Democrat Jamie Harrison. And joining me now in studio to discuss what we can expect to hear tonight is our local political analyst, John Brazzini. John, thank you so much for being with us.
It's good to be here.
So a crazy 24 hours, as you heard. Katie gave us a little rundown, but John, tell us about the factors that are kind of playing into this hardball that the two are playing.
Sure, so this is interesting. So 2020 certainly continues its roller coaster trends, right? The biggest losers in this basically are going to be the voters. For folks who really wanted to see a debate tonight, they were going into tonight expecting a debate. Now a little bit of a different formula.
And John, do you think, we've been talking about it a lot, and do you think it's actually going to hurt the candidates in that maybe someone who was a Harrison supporter is now thinking, uh-oh, he's asking too much, or maybe someone who's a Graham supporter is thinking, why doesn't he just take the test?
So what we do in a situation like this, we all run to our partisan corners. If you're a Harrison supporter, what he's doing is the right thing. If you're a Graham supporter, this is ridiculous. There's a reason why he doesn't want to debate the senator, so on and so forth. It'll be interesting to see how tonight's format rolls out. Again, in a debate, you've got literally your opponent that's should be fact-checking you in real time. Now they're going to have 30 minutes basically of back and forth with the moderators to speak on a variety of questions.
And what are you hoping to hear from in those discussion questions? We know Carolyn Murray is going to be a panelist. What is your ear going to be ready to pick up during that candidate conversation?
So Senator Graham has got to do better tonight than what he did during the last debate, relying on the same GOP source talking points, liberalism, things of that effect. That's not going to go over with undecided voters very well. Harrison has got to continue to drive home that despite he's not an elected official, doesn't have a history, he's certainly qualified and competent to take on the role as United States Senator.
And for people who are watching, it's still worthwhile as a voter, although it's not the debate. We were hoping to gain knowledge from our candidates. It's still worth it to listen to them as they're asked questions about what they stand for, correct?
Oh, of course. So Senator Graham hopefully will reflect on his 18-plus year record in Washington, D.C., and this is also a chance for voters to gain additional insight into Mr. Harrison, who, again, outside of the Democratic Party, is still relatively unknown unless you've tuned into television here lately over the past few months.
And after tonight, we still just have a little to go. I mean, I feel like this month is flying by until we get to Election Day. What do you think they have to prove until we get to Election Day?
Well, so again, for Senator Graham, he's got to prove to voters that he's the man who you want to go back to Washington. If you look back at the past 18 years, hopefully he'll be able to point to specific examples on why he's qualified, things that he's done for the state. Again, Mr. Harrison's got to make the case that folks, to some extent, aren't better off today than what they were 4 years ago. Some of that certainly lies at Senator Graham's feet, considering he's a huge supporter of the president. He's the man, basically, that will bring the change a lot of people are looking for.
John, thank you so much. A lot to break down after what's been a crazy 24 hours. We, as you guys know, have a lot of members of the News 2 team at Spartanburg preparing for what was a debate and now a candidate conversation. We appreciate you being with us.
Thank you.
And remember, you can join us tonight At 7 o'clock for the candid conversations with U.S. Senator Lindsey Graham and Democratic challenger Jamie Harrison. It is now turned into sit-down interviews with each candidate from our sister station in Spartanburg. That's WSPA. News 2's Carolyn Murray will be one of the panelists in that discussion. Again, it starts at 7 o'clock right here on News 2.